So, and this is another version that I'm trying here. I'm trying to use moong dal, split bean, not the whole moong, the green one, through which you make pusarettu, but pusarettu is the inspiration. I'm trying to see if I can replace urad dal and see how's the result. So I've just used regular basmati rice, half cup and half cup of split lentil moong dal, and soaked it overnight for around 8 hours. And a bit of frothing has started at the top in the water. I've also used methi seeds just to copy the entire regular dosa batter. But again, coming back to pusarettu, I'll be using some green chilies, and instead of cilantro, dhania, I'm using holy basil that grows in my balcony fresh, and a bit of ginger, 2 cloves of garlic, a bit of roasted cumin powder. Chili is optional, heat is as per your own requirement and taste. Later I'll add salt once I blend this in the blender. I have to blend it very fine. Done, and I'll put it in a wide jar or pan. You can see the bubbles coming out due to the aeration and a bit of fermentation that is there, but I'll let it ferment for 1 to 2 hours more, but it's totally optional. So I've kept it thick. If you want, you can make idlis out of it as well. If you want, you can put some fruit salt or a bit of baking soda in it for better sponge structure, but for dosas this would be it. Consistency is important for dosa, so I can possibly add another 2-3 teaspoons of water in it, but I think it's ideally okay. It depends on the pan that you're using and the way you do it, the skills and all, but the flow could be a bit better on this. I'll let it rest for 1 to 2 hours, and then I'll start making toast, moong dosa. And this is the batter. Looks like a bit heavy, but you can change it as per your requirement. Now I've heated the dosa pan. I'll just reduce the temperature. Now I'm putting the batter here. 2 ladles should be enough. You slowly need to spread it as we do it in any dosa. And treat it as a pizza kind of thing. You can do a lot of toppings on it as required. You can put some red paste or green paste and top it with some onions, tomatoes, whatever you want. And now I'll put some oil out here, and on medium flame I'll let it become crispy from bottom. And the thickness of the batter, it's as per you. If you want to overturn this and cook it from the other side also, or you can keep it very thin. You can see the regular yellow color due to the yellow lentils used, but it has a slight greenish tinge because the basil leaves I have put. You can put anything, you can even use a bit of beet on it to get a different color, different variations. Once it leaves all the sides, then you can kind of turn it like any dosa, and at the bottom you can see the kind of browning that is happening. So it should be as per your own need, and it's very crispy as well. Once this is done, you can fill it with potato like a regular dosa, or just put some cheese out here, basic cheddar or mozzarella cheese, and then finalize it. This is very crispy. I just eat it. You can hear the noise. You can see how crispy it is. You will enjoy it with any ingredients that you want to combine it with. So I'm trying a variation of dosa. I have this batter with me and the potato mix, and what I'm Putting extra is like the red chutney in Mysore dosa. I'm trying this pesto that I made with just cilantro and pudina leaves, mint leaves, and a bit of peanut, roasted peanut, pure lemon juice, a bit of green chili, and 2 cloves of garlic. So it's giving a very good taste. I have a dosa tawa heated up ready. I'll just make dosa in
once
regular manner. Dosa is cooking in the pan, what I'll do is I'll just spread the regular homemade pesto sauce at each corner so that the flavors are there in every bite. The flame is very high, bottom is getting crisper, and some moisture will go off this chutney. And once you can see here, this dosa is leaving up itself on its own. So I put the filling, and so here you can see the dosa is ready. And I'll put some ghee out here for the additional flavoring. So if you want it the dosa to be more crisper, then possibly you can see when the browning happens at the bottom, there should be sufficient oil so that it gets fried. So uniform browning as well as on the darker side, you will get it very crisp. And don't turn the dosa then. You can see the browning happening. The flame is very high right away. If you have a cast iron skillet, it will give you the best results.